Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk about personal finance, investing, and chart analysis. Let's go ahead and jump right into the topic of today's video, which is what are the best Bitcoin slash cryptocurrency mining stocks? Now, you might have to ask yourself, why would you invest in a Bitcoin mining stock when you can invest in Bitcoin or whatever type of cryptocurrency of your choice? Well, I think there are a couple advantages slash couple disadvantages. The first advantage is typically these crypto investing stocks move in line with the price of Bitcoin. So if you're tracking Bitcoin and you can see that it's in a crypto winter, or there's a bullish pattern, a bullish setup, or bearish pattern, bearish setup, you can actually buy long the stock if you think it's going to go up, and you can actually short the stock as well if you think it's going to go down. So there is that advantage. Another advantage is you're not having to create a crypto wallet, whereas with a stock brokerage account, you're just creating a regular brokerage account, which is fairly easy, and you can just buy and sell a stock pretty quickly. So I think those are like the high level advantages. For tax IRS tracking, if you are trading stocks, it's going to be much easier because if you do trade crypto, some popular brokerages, most brokerages do provide some type of tax documentation. Some do not. So just be cautious of that if you are tracking your tax sales for crypto. I think another benefit of crypto, the stock is it pushes the industry forward because you're actually investing in a company that is producing Bitcoin or whatever type of current cryptocurrency. So there's pros and cons. You want to own crypto in a hardware wallet because you don't trust the government and they're going to print more US dollars. And you want to own the stock because it actually helps the mining companies to create the crypto. So it goes both ways, but let's go ahead and just look at which Bitcoin slash cryptocurrency mining stocks are the best. Let's jump right in. All right, so to find these Bitcoin slash cryptocurrency mining companies, we're going to go to the best website in the world, which is finviz.com. I highly recommend it. It can change your life. Use the desktop version or on your laptop. It is really hard to use on your phone. So what I'm going to do is two things. Number one, I'm going to search for Bitcoin, and I'm also going to do a separate search for crypto. And once those populate the results, I'm going to do a Control plus F to find mining inside the company summary. And from there, I will get basically a list. I'll compile a list of all the Bitcoin cryptocurrency mining companies. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward through this process. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on my search criteria and exactly how to do this. So again, I'm on finviz.com and we're going to go to the screener right here. And once this loads, I'm going to hit, let's do Bitcoin first, and then we'll search for crypto. So we are here, and as you can see, we have we have ARBK. A lot of these are and are not mining companies. So like this one, short Bitcoin strategy ETF. So if you want to short Bitcoin, you could buy this, but it's not a mining company. So again, this is how we're going to do it. I'm just going to do a Control F on my computer. Can you guys see it? Oh, I might be off. Okay, it's right there. So let's do mining. So this looks like a mining company. This is a mining company. AULT, Bitfarms, mining. And like we said, BITS or BITI, the short, and then we have Pro Shares, and then we have Global X. Like I said, not all are going to be mining companies. So I'm going to go ahead and run through this. I'm going to have it on fast forward so you don't have to deal with me going through. But that is how I am going to find Bitcoin mining companies with the search term Bitcoin. And then I'm going to do it again for crypto. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Right, so we've just finished our review slash research, and there are 34 Bitcoin slash cryptocurrency mining companies. I did include about two or three crypto hardware companies. These are companies that sell the equipment for the cryptocurrency mining. I do want to just throw it out there first and foremost. I did not include NVDA, in this search because I just solely want to look at the cryptocurrency mining stocks and ones that are very closely tied. And I feel like NVIDIA is more of a semiconductor chip processor. So while that is a good company and worth holding long term, maybe about the dip, I do own that company. We're going to exclude NVIDIA and we're going to go through all 32, 34 of these stocks. So what I'm going to do, and it's going to be rather quick, but I'm going to explain it. Um, so we're going to look at sales and income. If income exceeds sales, for example, if there is negative 100 million in income and maybe 29 million in sales, we are not going to look at that company because that means that company is just losing money hand over fist. And the only way they're going to make money is if literally Bitcoin or crypto goes freaking to the moon, like over 100,000. So we're going to look at companies where sales exceed income, and we'll just go from there. Sales have to exceed the income. So if there's a negative income that is negative 100 million, and then we have positive 50 million sales, we're just going to move right along because that just doesn't make sense. If a company's going to lose 100 million and make 50 million, come on, they're not going to last that long. They're just going to continue to dilute shareholders or add more shares to the pool, just basically decreasing the value of the company. So let's do a quick example. This first company is Any. This is a prime example. They lose 85 million, but they make 5 million. Tell me in what world that makes sense. And I do just want to note that crypto is really hot right now, so Bitcoin. So we are going to see runs on a lot of these stocks, but let's not get enticed. So let's just say, okay, that's this is a good company. Okay, so they make 5 million, but they have 65 million shares float. If they had 5 million shares float and they had no income, that would mean like every $1 million in sales would be translated over to the shares float. Every share would be worth $1 basically. If there was 5 million in income, or I'm sorry, 5 million in sales and 5 million shares float, that means that would be pretty paired 1-to-1. But there's negative 85.5 million here. So this is a nope. I do want to note, we can look at the cash of the companies just for good measure. So we're going to go to balance sheet and we're going to go to cash and cash equivalents. This company has 54 million in cash. That's pretty good. But that still brings them to around negative 30 million in income, which is not sustainable. What are their liabilities? They have no liabilities. So, I mean, this company could be good, but why is their income so negative? I do not know. If we look at the monthly chart, okay, the stock used to be $2,400. This is a prime example of one we're going to exclude because they just continue to dilute the shareholders, do offerings, reverse splits, etc. So again, this is a prime example. If the income is greater than the sales negatively, we're moving on. So we're removing Any and we're going to go to the next one. ARBK, they lose 8.4 million, but they make 84 million. This is a good company, and they have 47 million shares float, so it's about a 2-to-1 here. Their debt, they have 0.71, and their long-term debt is 0.44. Not a bad company. It engages in Bitcoin and other mining worldwide. It engages in mining purpose-built computers for crypto algorithms. Okay, so the revenue is going down. Operating expenses are going way up. Net income negative. Balance sheet, they have 11 million in cash. Total assets 287 million. Total liabilities 85.5 or 85.8 million. We'll keep this one on the back burner. ARBK. Not a good look, but we'll keep this one on the back burner. Let's move on to the next one. AULT. They lose 87 million, but they make 107 million. 308 million shares outstanding. That is gross. Is this one of the companies that have a reverse split on everybody? Yep. Stock price used to be $5,000. My butt. Can you see it right here? $5,000. No. Okay, so we're gonna remove Alt, AULT. Bitfarms Limited, they lose 291 million, but they make 240 million. Nope. Shares float 180 million. Nope. 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 The technical setups looks good, but when Bitcoin gets big, they're gonna do a offering to grab cash, which is good. A lot of companies need to do that. And the foreign companies, when I say foreign, I mean any country outside the US, so Canada, they don't have their income statement or balance sheet below or cash flow statement. So we're just solely relying on this right here. And so we already know right here, this negative 291 is bigger than that, the 240 in sales. So we are passing on Bitfarms. Bit Digital, $1.44. They lose 52 million, but they make 37 million. Again, this is a nope. BT Mining in Hong Kong. I'm very weary of investing in China, just because they have one supreme leader who can literally turn off the stock market or a stock or make a CEO go away for a while. And this stock used to trade at $500 and now it's $274. We are passing on this one. And I don't mean to sound discriminatory. There's no debt, no equity, and there's no data down here at all, which you would just have to do a lot of research into this company. This could be a good company, but not for us. A stock that went from $500 to $2 does not sound like a good play. Canon Inc. This one has positive 95 million income, sales 634 million, 123 million shares outstanding. Again, it's a Chinese company, so I'm a little weary. I mean, the setup is not too bad. Gross margins around 40%. None of the data's, oh, they do provide this down here. Revenue is huge. Net income is huge. So this is research, design, and sale of integrated circuit, final mining equipment for Bitcoin mining and related components. Okay. And didn't China say they were going to ban Bitcoin? Am I crazy? Uh, did China ban Bitcoin mining? Bitcoin mining is actually worse for the environment since China banned it. Despite crackdown on Bitcoin in China last year, mining the largest cryptocurrency actually got much dirtier and emits around the same amount of CO2 annually. So we're going to steer clear of China, although these numbers look really good and the shares float. It's a lot of shares float, but I mean, this looks like a technically healthy company. But we're just going to stay away from Chinese Bitcoin miners. Cypher mining, no sales. Negative income, no gross margins. What's going on here? This company is all based on speculation, it looks like. Used to be $14. Now it's on a tear. It engages in developing and growing a crypto mining business that specializes in Bitcoin. They have no revenue. What the heck? The CEO sold 35,000 shares for 82 cents. Ay, ay, ay. Balance sheet. They have 209 million in cash. Total assets 354. Total liabilities 0.64. So this could be a good company, but they have no sales. But I mean, if Bitcoin goes up, the stock is going to go up, and then they're going to do a capital raise on people like you and me. So if you believe in this company, you can do that. But technically, the company has no sales, so we are going to pass. CleanSpark sales does exceed income barely, so around 40 million dollars after if we do sales minus income, and then we have about 40 million shares float. So I think the fair price of this is around $1. But again, this is a hot Bitcoin's volatile and it's hot right now, which means stocks that are Bitcoin associated and mining companies are going to be hot as well. So technically, while it could be worth $1 on paper, it's going to move according to Bitcoin and the volatility of crypto markets. So CleanSpark is a company that looks pretty good in terms of a setup. It used to trade at $150. Now it's at $3. So that's buyer beware. I do not like that. Institutional transactions are positive here. That is a good sign. My head's kind of blocking it. My head's blocking a lot. Let's make me small now. There we go. Okay. So gross margin 54%. So this is a company I think you could I would buy this if there are not better options, which I do believe there are better options, which we're going to get into. But looking at this, it looks like a good setup. Revenue is declining, which is not good. Net income is not good either. Their balance sheet is okay. They have 452 total assets with 48 liabilities. So almost a 10x dwarf, but just be cautious of this one. But I do think it's going to stay around for a while, but their net income is negative 100 million. That's gross. And it just keeps getting worse and worse. So something needs to change with this company. This is what I'm talking about right here. It went from negative 21 mil, negative 57 mil, now negative 100 million. And that's as Bitcoin is continuing to grow and get bigger. So just a heads up. But again, I do think it's a solid company. We'll keep this one on the back burner. EBON, eBank International Holdings, no income. Quick ratio is 17. Do they have a lot of cash on hand? This is a low float. This is gonna explode. But is it worth owning? I'm gonna say no because it's China. Yeah, the stock used to be $450, so it's a hard pass. How much cash do they have? I'm gonna say they have a lot of cash. 239 million in cash with 385 million in assets, 22 million liabilities. How's their net income? Probably looks good because we can't really verify Chinese companies. Yep. Net income is positive 4, while last year was negative 30. So yeah. We're gonna pass because it's Chinese company. But and again, it only had 40,000 in volume when it has normally 119,000 in volume. And Bitcoin is crushing it. So I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna pass on EBON. Hive. They make 191 million, but they lose 384 million. So this is a pass, unfortunately. Iris Energy Unlimited or Limited. So they make 58 million, but they lose 154 million. This is a hard pass. Mara, this one's popular. They lose 268 million, but they make 149 million. Whoops. Let's check out how much cash they have. They could be saved by their cash. Let's just see if this company's been known to do reverse splits. Maybe $240. Now it's down to $8. Let's just check. So, wow, it's heavily shorted. Okay, so institutions are selling it. Net income is just gross, negative 268. But they do have a lot of cash, maybe. 268 million. Total assets, 1.4 billion. Total liability, 765 million. A 2x there when we're seeing a lot of 10x's. We're going to pass solely on the fact that they lose more than they make. Although they could pay it off with their debt, but I don't think that's what's going to go on here. So we're going to pass on Mara. Moxian, BVI, very, very low sales, very negative income. We're passing because income exceeds sales. Riot Blockchain, this was very popular. They make 259 million, but they lose 509 million. Let's look at their cash. Do they have 500 million in cash? They have 230 million in cash. Total assets 1.3 billion. Total liabilities 168 million. So almost a 10x. Insiders are selling as Bitcoin is getting hotter. So they're not selling too much, but yeah, we're gonna pass on this one, although it could be a good contender. If this company is gonna be around for a while, you could do that research, but I'm not going to. So just based on what's on the current, based on the facts, what's going on now, we're not gonna base it on the dream or the entrepreneurial spirit. Entrepreneurial spirit. We're gonna look at the facts. So we're moving on to SAI.Tech Global in Singapore. They make 5 million, but they lose 100,000. Not bad. Institutions are selling here, it looks like. Oh my gosh, they have 44 cash. What's wrong with this company? Have they done reverse splits before? No, doesn't look like it. So, energy saving Bitcoin mining company, operator and clean tech company that integrates Bitcoin mining power and heating. A suite of specialized service, including mining machine purchase, hosting. Okay, so they have no sales. So their only sales are basically offerings, I think. Are they doing offerings? No offerings. Dilution? No. Uh, so they have 22 million in cash. So 30 million in assets, 3 million liabilities. Singapore, I do trust Singapore. However, there's no gross margins. Um, I mean, they have mining in Canada, Mexico. They have a distribution center in Ohio. We'll keep this one on the back burner. We'll keep this one on the back burner. So you guys are just getting my forehead. Okay, SDIG. This is Stronghold Digital Mining. They make 99 million, but they lose 69 million, so that is good. They're a little over leveraged at the moment. They have some debt, but they're paying it off. Gross margins 10%. Institutions are buying, okay. Shares floats 21 million, so this puts it around $1. Have they done reverse splits or anything like that? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Revenue's growing. Net income is just getting worse. That is not good. Balance sheet. How much cash do they got? 7 million in cash. Total assets 354. Total liabilities 112, so about a 3x. The CEO purchased almost $1 million worth. That's confidence. It's in New York, so yeah. I mean, gosh. We'll keep this one on the back burner so we can do a little bit more research. Let's move on to the next one. Tide. This is Crypt Tide. They have 17 million in sales. This is the US. Current ratio 1.9. They have some debt. Doesn't look like they're paying their debt off yet. No gross margins. What's going on here? 70 million shares float. So this has got to be worth 17.87 divided by 74.01 million. 24 cents. And right now it's at 10 cents. So it's undervalued, but we're not going to mess with this company. Uh, yeah, I don't. Did I read that right? It also manufactures and sells container boards, corrugated products, and specialty paper products. What the heck? Okay, we're gonna pass on Cryptide. WGMI. I like that acronym. WAGMI. Almost we're all gonna make it. Oh, this is an ETF. Okay. The ETF is 80% of its assets and securities of companies that drive. Okay, Bitcoin and mining operations. So this will be like Nvidia, stuff like that. So I do like this idea. Um, the time to buy was a few months ago, around $4, but this is an ETF, so we're gonna pass. I like the WGMI. We're all gonna make it. That's a pretty common term on Twitter for the crypto community. All right, TeraWolf. Oh my God, do you guys see this? They make 5 million, but they lose 105 million. Good Lord. Goodbye. Zest. 17 cents. They make $6 million, but they lose $19 million. Goodbye. AGM Group Holding, Hong Kong, China. Oh gosh. Looks good. I mean, of course this stuff all looks good. This is trading at a heavy discount, probably because it's done billions of reverse splits. No, $55. They are providing this financial data, which is rare for Chinese companies. Balance sheet. They have 18 million cash. Total assets, 88 million. Total liabilities, 62. I mean, they're not, it doesn't sound like they're making up their numbers, which is, they could be still. Institutions are buying. No, I'm sorry. No, they're not. Institutions are selling. Institutions are selling. Um, yeah, we're just gonna have to pass on this. Again, China and digital mining, crypto mining is not good. Again, another one, ANTE. China, they do 11 million in sales, negative 17 million in income. We're gonna pass. Bit Origin, I like that. Oh my God, they do 200,000 in sales and they have 100,000 in income. It's pretty good, but 82 million shares outstanding. Not that doesn't make sense. This company does not. The negative, I mean, it's positive net income positive. Total assets 34 million, total liabilities 300,000. Okay, so the company was formerly known as China Food Co. and now it's Bit Origin. This just does not make sense. We're gonna pass because I'm just gonna show you why. At a math level, let's say this company makes 300,000 with sales plus income divided by 8204 million. Yeah, the share's worth less than a penny and it's at 30 cents, so it's gonna continue to go down. Next one is DigiHost Technology. Sales good, income good, little to no debt, beautiful. Gross margins 31, great. Earnings per share 102. Shares float 22 million. This is around a $1 to $2 stock. So I'm getting that by doing sales. So 38.5 plus 19. 57.5 divided by 22.94, about a $2.50 stock. It's around $1.58. So this looks like a good deal. And it's a Canadian company, it's foreign, so it's not going to have the information. So we're gonna have to do a little research into this one. So we're gonna keep it on the side. Hut 8 mining makes 150 million, but then loses 242 million. Quick ratio is 8, so it could have a ton of cash. So there's a deficit of about 100 million here. And there's 183 million shares outstanding, so these should be like $1 or less. And it's at $2 right now, which is not good. How much cash do they have? Oh, we don't have it here. Okay, so I mean, just on the premise of they make 150, but they lose 242, we're gonna pass. Med10 Holding, it's in China right here. We're gonna pass, unfortunately. MIGI Australia. They make 87, they lose 32. That looks good. 1 million share float. 350. This seems very undervalued. They look a little over leveraged at the quick ratio right here. Let's check it out. Institutions, they're not buying. Insiders are buying. Gross margins are high. Please no reverse splits. Please no reverse splits. Oh God, the stock used to be 24,000 freaking dollars. Oh, I think we know how this ends. The CEO, or I'm sorry, a director bought $12,000 worth of stock. Not confident at all. Net income is getting better compared to last year. That's because revenue is getting better, which it's probably because cryptocurrency is rising. They have 5 million in cash, 145 in assets, 30.5 in liabilities. They are cryptocurrency mining in Australia and US. Modular data centers based in North Sydney. They're doing offerings. God, how many offerings have they done? They keep doing offerings. We're gonna pass. This company is just sucking money out of shareholders like you and I. Um, I hope I'm not upsetting anybody, but in the long run, if the continue stays on the straight and narrow path of getting better, it could be a healthy company, but not right now. We're going off facts, people. NCTY, the 9 Limited, China, no. OLB, they make 32 million, but they lose 6 million so far, so good. Little to no debt, good quick ratio. Sales past 5 years are good. Institutions are selling as Bitcoin's going up. I don't get it. 9.5 million shares float. This company is very undervalued. This could be a good company. Please no reverse splits. Please no reverse splits. $240. Now it's down to $1. I think we know what happens here. Are they doing offerings here? Insiders are buying a lot. $25 million private placement November 2021. What was the stock price last November? That could have been a very smart move or a very not smart move. Oh my God, yes, look at that. $12 and they took cash off the table, which is good. Really good. Good for them. Okay, so I like that. Look at all these buys, but these buys are not, they don't instill confidence. You know what I mean? Like the highest value is 18,000. But I mean, the CEO does own 4.6 million. Yakov Rani, let's Google him. Uh, I'm not seeing anything sketchy pop up, but I didn't really do that heavy of due diligence. I like this company, unfortunately, because I don't want to like it. Net income is getting worse while revenue is growing. Operating expenses are growing. Ooh, no cash. They do have some investments that are okay. Total assets 45 mil, total liabilities 3 mil. Ooh, this is gonna have to require some more research. Uh, uh, I mean they've just I can't really I don't think I can trust this company. Uh, we're gonna put this one on the back burner for more research. So Luna Holdings, they make 28 million, but they lose 83 million. We're passing. Sorry, not sorry. I don't mean to offend anybody. If I am, I'm sorry. SOS Limited, it's China. We're gonna have to pass. TAOP, Hong Kong, we're gonna have to pass. Okay, so from about 34 companies, we went down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we went down to 6 companies. I like that. So now let's dig into each one. All right, guys. So we went from 34 potential Bitcoin slash crypto mining stocks down to 6. So we're going to review these. We're going to look at their current price, what their price could be. We're going to look at the charts and we're going to see if we can find a needle in the haystack. So for this first one, we have Argo blockchain. This is within the UK. Just looking at the price of what it could be. I do want to preface this by saying what we calculate is what could be on paper. However, we are in a technical crypto bull market, which means these stocks are going to move with Bitcoin, and it's not going to make much sense from a paper standpoint. So like how GameStop went from $2 to 400, this could this could be a similar situation. The stocks are not going to go to 400, but they're going to move and it's not going to make sense. These stocks are going to move based on what the stock market thinks it could be, based off of what Bitcoin is doing. Since these are mining companies, they do mine Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. When Bitcoin goes up, the value and the assets that these companies are mining also increases the value of these stocks. So just keep that in mind. But I am more traditional and I do like to see a good deal if I can find one. So we're going to calculate the stock price and see what it could be worth. And we'll also compare it to what the analyst price targets are. So again, Argo blockchain, we have 84.5 million in sales minus the income of 8.4 divided by shares available to the public, which is 47 million.77. So this stock could be around $1.59 on paper. It's moving again with the price of Bitcoin. Analysts have it at $1.16, so I'm a little bit higher than them. Institutions own 2%, and institutional transactions are at negative 9.87. Finviz data is a little old, so let's actually look and see what the current institutional ownership is. So if we go to fintel.io and we're going to type in ARBK, if it shows more than 2%, that means institutions have actually been buying. So we're not going to see the percentage here. And if we look, we can see, you guys can't see it. You guys still can't see it. Okay. Let me just move the monitor a little bit. We can see right here that institutional investments are going down, so that's not a good sign. So let me move it back. We can see a lot of selling right here. And we did see the WAGMI WGMI ETF right here, and it is buying inside, or it's actually selling. It's sold out of ARBK. So let's just look at the debt. I did not look at the debt. Net income is negative, which is not good. Let's see. Cash, 11 million in cash. Total assets, 287 million. Total liabilities, 85 million. Total debt is 54 million. So that is not good. Um, let's do this calculation again. 84.5 minus 8.4 minus 54 million debt. So yeah, these shares are probably priced better around 50 cents. They did get down to 34 cents. So we're just seeing a technical run in this stock. If we look at the chart, let's go to the highest high of $21. Can you guys see? Yeah. So we're going to go here and we'll go to the highest high down here. We can see there was resistance, resistance, and now it's broken through. And we do have 36 cents down here. And we are... Hey, baby. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Bye-bye. So we're looking at support and now we're looking at resistance. This looks like a good resistance point right here. So I chose this resistance point because we have resistance here. We have support, support. I'm thinking the price is going to come back down to here, 92 cents. So when is that going to happen? I do not know. This is also good. So we have resistance right here, support, 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 support. So yeah, I think we're going to come back down on this stock. But it is going to follow the move of Bitcoin. So we can also see right down here, there's not significant volume, which we think we should be seeing since we are seeing a Bitcoin run. So although this stock does look technically healthy, there's more cash than debt, more assets than liabilities. We can, I think we can put this one to the side. And again, 181,000 in volume on average volume 601,000, and Bitcoin's in a really volatile state right now. We're gonna put this one, I think, in last place. I'm gonna make a side note over here. Just kind of rank these bad boys. Yeah, let's make this one number 6. ARBK. All right, let's move on to the next one. So the next one we have is CleanSpark. So they have 122.2 million sales minus 86.2. 36 million divided by 40.97 share, 49.7 shares available. So around $1, 87 cents. This is moving with Bitcoin. They have low debt and they're paying their debt off. Institutions are buying this one up at 15%. Let's look, CLSK. Institutions own 30%. Are we going to see 30%? We're going to see 36%. So institutions are adding more than we think. Oh my goodness, look at this. Let me move. Look at that huge addition. Oh my goodness gracious. Can I click this? Yes. Now my head's in the way. 38. Oh, this is share price. Nope, this is share price right here. So ownership is at the highest it's ever been, and the stock price is at the lowest it's been. So this one can get some momentum behind it. There's 40 million shares available, which means it can move pretty quick. I mean, this one, it's technically worth $1, less 87 cents. They have a $7.50 7.50 price target, which does not make sense. Net income is just getting gross. It's getting out of hand. Total assets 452 million, total liabilities 48 million, so almost a 10x there. Um, this is one of the companies that I think you would be safe holding long term because earnings per share over the past 5 years, 25%, sales 211%. So this company has a history of being solid. They just need to put their money, they need to allocate their money towards their debt. Their quick ratio is at a 0.5, which means they can't service their liabilities tomorrow if they had to. So, um, it's also being shorted quite a bit. So again, this is around $1, I would say, but it's going to move with the price of Bitcoin. Let's just look at the chart here. CLSK. It's moving. I mean it's moving. We go from here to here. Look at this beautiful resistance. I just did this on the spot. Look how it's respecting these lines. S support, it's actually resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. How crazy. So, this was just going to be a momentum mover, in my opinion. I think probably the end of the month is when we're looking for a move up or move down. This one, I'm gonna say it's gonna move pretty well with Bitcoin, honestly. Here's support. I would say here's resistance because we have support, we have resistance, 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 and then it just broke through. So it'll come back and test 280 probably. Um, but yeah, this is a decent one. Um, Gosh, I mean, I don't want to rank this based off moment. If I'm ranking this off of technical and momentum, I'm gonna probably make this number 4 or number 3. All right, number 4, number 3. Um, 5 million volume and its average 4 million. So this is a telltale sign that this company could be something pretty good. And I'm only saying that because sales. Look at the sales and the EPS over the past 5 years. That's pretty good. How many Bitcoin mining companies can say they've been around for 5 years and they have those type of numbers? Um, so that's really good. I like that. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. Next on deck, we have ticker symbol SAI. This is SAI.Tech Global Corporation. They make 5 million, but they lose 100,000. Price earnings, it's very undervalued. Um, I don't see how it's undervalued. They do 5 million in sales and there's 6 million shares available to the public, so this should be around $1. How much cash do they have actually? Yeah, balance sheet, they have 22 million in cash. Okay. Let's do the quick math. 22 million in cash. They have no debt also, and I can see that right here. Debt to equity 0, long-term debt 0. So let's just add 22 million plus 5.4 million divided by 6.7 or 6.53 million. Around a $4 stock. Uh, Not bad. They have 420 Bitcoin mining machines in Mexico. Oh my gosh, 420? Really? Really? Let's look. I just want to look at this article really quick. Global energy saving Bitcoin mining operator. I like that it's clean energy. Oh, it's not clean. It's global energy. It's clean tech. Okay. A BVI subsidiary. Okay, so they're in the British Virgin Islands for tax purposes. They have what's miners. Jesus, they're expensive. It's a lot. As a global energy saving clean tech Bitcoin mining operator, trying to get all the keywords there. Okay. So wait, they purchased them in Mexico? I'm not sure. So they deployed 420 Bitcoin mining machines in Mexico. Where in Mexico? La Pechuga, Mexico. SAI.Tech, La Pechuga, Mexico. Uh, a data, a hosting service, sustainable. Where did I read data? Am I crazy? Okay, with its data center service provider. Where the fudge city is that? Okay, this company is SSL certified. Their website does have security on it, which is good. I just want to see where this data center is. I just want to make sure stuff is real because it's easy to scam people. And I'm sorry I'm going overboard on this one. I just want to make sure. So, data center service providers in, I guess there's a couple. Uh, why did they give the name of it? And there's nothing for La Pechuga. This website is not loading. Um, I don't like how it's very vague. Um, uh, not seeing it. Data centers? I don't know. This SAI.Tech company is not loading for me, so this is a kind of a red flag. I wonder if I have to open it in like a incognito window. I don't know. I don't see a gosh dang thing. La Pechuga, Mexico. Is it even real? Dude, what's going on with this website? This has been blocked. Oh my gosh. It is HTTPS. What the heck? Come on, man. It's not working. La Pechuga. Still nothing wants to. Let's look at layers. All right, so we're looking at a bunch of mountains. There's La Pechuga, okay. I mean, is this the city? I don't. You guys are watching this. Is this real? I can't believe this. Is this like they have a church? I'm confused. All right, I think I'm gonna have to pass on this company because it's it's not opening. And it has a dot tech. Like, come on. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't translate to English. I don't know. You know. Okay, so the tab says you know. Can you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says you know, you know. What do I know? You know, you know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it loaded. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, it. What the F? About us, I guess. This is just so weird. I don't know where all my other tabs went, unfortunately. Uh, investors? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the heck I'm looking at. Uh, resources, stock. Dude, I don't know about this company. I'm gonna have to pass. I'm sorry. I have to pass on this. It just does not. La Pachuga, Mexico data warehouse. Like, this does not make sense. Yeah, we're gonna pass on ticker symbol SAI. Let's go to the next one. All right, guys, we are on ticker symbol SDIG. I do apologize going down that rabbit hole with you, but it was very necessary. Okay, SDIG. Okay, they make 99 million and they have a negative 69 million in income. Let's just go. Let's do this. 99.6 mil minus 69.5 mil. So it's around 30 mil. Let's look at their cash and their debt really quick. Cash 7 mil. Let's just add 7 mil here. Plus 7.72. And I'm getting that right here. Okay, 37. And then debt. Total debt 70 million. That brings this to negative. So this is not a good company. unfortunately. However, I do want to note um, that their long-term debt is high, but I'm sorry, their current debt is high, but their long-term debt is low, meaning they are paying it off. So um, it kind of looks like the opposite here. Total debt 70. Um, so yeah, their current debt's high. I don't know how it's calculating the uh, oh, long-term debt right here. Okay. So yeah, current debt high, long-term debt's low, but I mean debt. We're looking at facts and we're looking at current. So that's not good, but total assets 354 million, total liabilities 112 million, so it's about a 3x there, which is good. Revenue tripled, operating expenses quadrupled, net income 5x, that's just gross. So it just seems like this is a lost, I don't want to say lost cause, but are they doing any offerings? Okay. They did an IPO. They did 9 million private placement in September. That's it. They restructured remaining $55 million debt. I mean, that's pretty good. Institutions are adding. Let's just take a peek at the institutions. So we're gonna do Fintel and we're gonna look at SDIG. Okay, so Finviz has them at 27.3. Oh, what was their so I think this was probably a SPAC. So it was brought onto the stock market through a different company. Um, no other information. So I can't see. Let's go to Whale Wisdom. That's another company you can go to look at in hedge funds and bankers, retirement systems, state ofs to see who's investing in what. And we're gonna look for SDIG. They have it. Not much data. I gotta log in first. So, all right. So we've logged in. So this is going to tell us what we want to know. So 13F shares, that means institutions have added 2 mil, hedge funds have added 2 mil, and I can see that up here. Can you guys see hedge funds? All 13F filers are going to be institutional investors. So this could be like um, small, medium, large firms, or this could be like Retirement Fund of California, Teachers Pension of Oklahoma, etc. Closed positions went down, which is good. Percent ownership went up to 100. I like that. Total calls decreased, but it increased in hedge funds by 26%. Total puts decreased. That's good. New positions down a little bit, up on hedge funds. So hedge funds are holding a little bit more. All 13F filers holding less. So let's look at date reported of most recent. B. Riley just sold a bunch. A lot of companies sold a bunch. Can you guys see this? Let's look at the largest shareholder ranking. Q Power LLC, White Hawk Finance. No Vanguard. Oh, that's it. Q Power LLC. Who the heck is Q Power? What the heck is Q Power LLC? Um, they literally only hold this company. They're in Pennsylvania. They don't have a website, I guess. Let's see what they filed for the SEC. Q Power LLC. Uh, okay, so Gregory A. Beard and William B. Spence are the managing members of Q Power LLC. Okay, who are these two guys? I'm sure they're named together. Oh, they're part of the company. Look at, here we go. Gregory William, Q Power LLC. Now, why do they own it through that? And uh, what price do they own it at? So if there's if the market value is 36,836,231, and they have 28,555,218. So around $1.28 is their average, and they own almost $37 million worth. Okay. Um, and then Gregory Beard bought almost $1 million worth of his own money at $1.66. It's now 60 cents. What the fudge is going on here? Gregory and his buddy are stuck. What is going on? Um, let's look at the website, I guess. We're not going to watch a video. Okay, so are they hiring for like sales, hardware engineer? All these postings are over a year old, pretty much. This company's going to be desperate soon, which means they could do a Hail Mary, which means yeah. But I mean, it's at 60 cents. It's not bad, but I don't think I could bring myself to own this. I mean, 99 minus 69, 30 million. It's kind of undervalued. Ugh, let's look at the chart. Okay, this is gross. $35. There's a gap to fill at $8. So that'll probably get filled one day, but we don't know when that one day is. Gosh. Went down to 40 cents. It's now 60. Yeah, this is a little rough. Could make a run up to 84 cents. I mean, this is tough, you guys. I don't know. I feel like it's under the radar a little bit, but also, I don't know. What are institutions at again? 27.3. Oh yeah, this is not. I mean, people are selling. So as of March 15th, sell, sold all. Beacon Point added a little bit. Millennium Management sold out a lot. They sold out a lot. I'm not seeing anything big. Adage Capital Partners, they bought a lot on February 14th. Good for them. That was a good buy. They bought February 14th right here when it was about 45 cents. So they're up quite a bit. They're up maybe 40%. Gosh, I don't know. I'm just not. Funds holding are decreasing. Stock is decreasing. I just don't. It doesn't look like an ugly stock. It's unprofitable. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and make this number five on the list. I don't think I could own this one. Although I don't think it's a bad idea. I'm not. I mean, the CEO bought $1 million worth at $1.66, and now it's down to 66 cents. He's down over 700K. Man, the person says they had the plant shut down for a month. The final quarter results are all winter months when energy prices went very high. We could see price average higher per hour. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's read the last interview. So here is, oh, this is the next earnings coming up. Let's look at this. Let's look at third quarter. Okay. So they're strengthening the balance sheet. This is the, oh, so they just added $23 million worth of stock. Oh, wow. So they just added 46% more into the stock. So it is a lower float stock, so I think that's okay. I like that. So 46% more of 24. So about 60 million shares float. But that would mean this stock is worth around 50 cents, which is where it's at. Gosh. I mean, it's good. They're preserving cash. So it has 6 Bitcoins, and Bitcoin is 28,000. But what? Okay, how do they only have 6 Bitcoins if they're a Bitcoin mining company? Am I tripping? Like, is that not, if you're a Bitcoin mining company and you only have 6 Bitcoins? I feel like Susie Q down the block has 6 Bitcoins. What am I missing here? Okay, revenue in line. Revenue is forecast to grow 3.7% 8% on average for the next 3 years? What? Oh, what? Um, I'm not impressed, but they are taking steps to do better things. Let's see what else we can find here. Okay, they provided an open letter. Oh, provides operational update. Okay. So current liquidity of approximately 27 million comprised of 20 million cash plus 19 Bitcoin. Current principal amount of debt outstanding approximately. Wait. They had 6 Bitcoin. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? I'm so sorry for this, guys, but we are really doing due diligence here. Uh, okay. They had 18 and now they have 6. As of December 31st, 2022, they only have 6 Bitcoin. So they used 12 Bitcoin for something. Okay. So, okay. So they spent 12 Bitcoin from November 9 to December 31st. So they're probably looking pretty good right now. So this is as of December 31st, January 3rd. So um, let's go back to this company really quick. We want to go to investor. Oh man, okay. Investors. Like how much Bitcoin do they make a day, I guess, is what I want to know. That's just the flatline question. How much Bitcoin do they make a day? Let's close out of this. Q Power LLC, I mean, Godspeed to them. They're down quite a bit. Goodness gracious. Um, so this is loading. Uh, I don't know, man. Like, I don't feel like it's a bad buy because I feel like the CEO confidence and the Q power, whatever. I feel like that's good, and I feel like they're doing things the right way, and I think this could be a really good deal. They are being Disciplined. Okay, so here we have some info. Okay. So they invest $9 and get $31. Revenue's good. 2023 guidance. Okay, so if Bitcoin's at $20,000, let's see. Total revenue and other income 108 to 114 million. So that's about an 8% increase there. What about their income? Uh yeah. So Bitcoin's up, that's good. Okay. So their net income's looking better, but yeah. What is this? 3 months ended. Oh, 9 months ended. Okay. I was like, what? What? So I don't. This is cool. Tons of coal refuse removed from the environment. Uh, Net loss. Nice. They mined a lot. They mined 1,600 Bitcoin for 9 months. Does that make sense? 5, 10, 15. Yeah. 567 Bitcoin. Uh, man, I don't know. I like this company because it's the underdog, and I always like underdogs. And I like how the CEO and his buddy, whatever, the other guy with the company, are like invested in this, and they're actually really trying to make this better. They can make it profitable this year. So what's going to have to happen is Bitcoin's going to go up, stock price is going to go up. They're going to have to take cash from shareholders, which is fine, to grow the company. So let's go back to this. I think let's look at the weekly. As crazy as this sounds, no. I think I like this. Let's look at the momentum. All right, this is just taking a second. Let it be, oh, let it be. Okay, so let's look at the MACD here. and see what we got going for us. Continue. Okay, so momentum is just drifting lower. On the monthly, it is. Look at this. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. I can see clearly now. Guys. Okay. Did I say I like this company? I like this company now. It's clear. So what I see here is triple bottom, quadruple bottom. Uh, Momentum is getting ready to explode upward. And we have 32 million volume in January, 50 million volume in February, 22 million volume in March. But guess what? Earnings are the 29th. Let me see. Yep, earnings are the 29th, which is, it better not be a Friday. It's a Wednesday. Earnings are 29th. Bitcoin is at 28,000. Company has been very disciplined. I'm doing it. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy this tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm going to buy this tomorrow. If you are in my Robinhood challenge, not in it. Nobody's in it. It's just me. If you're following my Robinhood challenge, I'm buying this. And I'm back from vacation, by the way. I was not able to do week 10, week 11. So I'm going to do week 10, 11, and 12 all together. This will be part of my buys. So yeah. I like this. I'm taking a risk based off technicals. I'm a technical trader, technically speaking, technically. So triple bottom, MACD roaring, ready for some freaking volume. Look at this. You guys. You guys. I'm going to put this as number one. I'm going to put this as number two. Number two is SDIG. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. All right, the next one we are looking at is ticker symbol DGHI, DigiHost Technology, and this is in Canada. So, looking at this, let's just calculate the share price here. We have 38.5 million in sales plus positive income of 19 million. Divided by 22.94 million. I hit the wrong button because that's not the right answer. So 38.5, gosh, 38.5 plus 19 divided by 22.94. Okay, so this is around a $2.50 stock, and right now it's at $1.58. I actually purchased this stock at $1.21, $1.22. So just heads up there, I do own this position, so I'm gonna be as unbiased as possible. So just based on that, and considering how low the debt and the current debt is, plus their quick ratio cash, I felt confident that I did not need to do further research into their balance sheet just based off of sales and their income divided by the shares float. I know based off the amount of due diligence we just did with that other company, this looks like nothing, but this is like a no-brainer in my opinion. And I'm not trying to say that because I own it, but it was one of those snap decisions where I saw that and I was like, this is this is a own. Um, and this is one of the companies. It's at $160. Now it's at $2. So it is something that's like questionable. Um, and just looking down here, they did do private. They did a $13 million private placement about last year. Um, so again, I feel like this was a safe one based off of that. I'm sorry, based off of the sales plus income. I checked out their website. Their website looks pretty strong. Let's look at it together. Um, so the current price of Bitcoin, great. So it just talks about the company. We can also read down here. Operates as a blockchain technology company that focuses on digital currency mining in the US. It mines crypto. It mines for crypto. It was incorporated in 2017 and headquartered in Toronto, Canada. So, looking here, evolution, just kind of simple website. What we do, our team, investors. Um, so, yeah, I mean, I felt like this was a good buy. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Um, yeah, I wonder if they have presentations we can look at together. I don't know if I saw any presentations, but it'd be good to just check one out on the fly. Um, this kind of stuff, I'm just like, really? They post the male, female, non-binary, did not disclose gender. It's like, come on, dudes. Come on, dudes. Do we really need to know that? It just shows financials. Yeah. So let's look at their latest PDF. Oh, goodness gracious. Uh, H6J6S, accept. So CDAR is for California-based companies. Okay. So total assets 61 mil, total liabilities 6.3, almost a 10x there. Where's the cash? Cash is 2.8 mils. I don't like that this is unaudited because that means they can kind of run how they want. Um, they're losing money on their gross profit is negative. I don't know if it showed negative here. It didn't show anything. So again, I base this decision off of momentum and the sales and income. So um, yeah, that's negative profit. That's not good. Net income 14 million. And then take into account all this stuff. Net cash used in operating activities. Now negative. Net cash financing 8 mil. Cash in a period 2.8 mil. So yeah, this one just looks okay to me. I do like how the base price gets us around 250 and the current price is at $1.58. So I'm gonna continue to hold this one. The volume today was around 115,000 and average is around 170,000. Let's look at this price, DGHI. And unlike, oh no, this one's running hot. January volume 5.8 mil, February 2.6, March 1.3. So again, I can see it coming up to touch the bottom of this cloud. Wow. Well, we have resistance right here at 286 and then potentially bottom of the cloud around 450 to $7. Again, this is all going to depend on what Bitcoin does. So, yeah. So that's DGHI. Let's just look at the daily chart really quick. Let's see how we're looking at the daily. All right, daily is looking good. It's staying atop this Ichimoku cloud, which is good, positive. MACD is going soft, but we'll want to see it stay above $1.50 tomorrow. And for the rest of the week, yeah, we want to see it stay above $1.50. Um, higher than normal volumes, which is good. But yeah, that's DGHI. Let's move on to the next one. Hey guys, all right, so we are on the last company. This is ticker symbol OLB, the OLB group. This stock used to be $230 and now it's $100. Let's run through what the price should be of the stock. So we have, it looks good at a high level. So sales is 32.2 million minus 6.9 million income. Let's look at debt though and cash. The debt looks very low that we could probably discount it. Okay, so the cash that they only have is in investments, it looks like, and debt is almost nothing. So let's just not even look into that. So let's take that calculation we had, 25, and we're going to divide it by the shares available, which is 9.55 million. $2.64 stock. Okay. Looking at this, sales over the past 5 years, 188.9. Sales quarter over quarter, 121. Oh, so that's good. Earnings over the past 5 years, 2%. So this company seems like it's okay. Let's just look at the website. It looks like institutions are selling quite a bit while insiders are buying. That is a conundrum. Let's look at Fintel. So it says institutions own 3.8% of the stock. Let's see if we can see. Yeah, they have 3.7 right here. And as you can see right here, it is not very impressive. Let's see who we have buying and selling. Vanguard is selling as of early March. Blackstone, Vanguard and Blackstone are like, they're attached at the hip. They sell together, they buy together. Morgan Stanley also sold some as well. Virtu Financial purchased 17,000 shares, which is quite a bit. Yeah, a lot of cutting. Bank of America purchased 18 shares. Not a whole lot of buying, you guys. Not very impressive. This website's eating up my bandwidth. Um, manage your store, no matter what you sell. Payment facilitator. Website's not a number, so this is not a good look right here. It's not loading the data right here. Uh, Um, so yeah. So what do they do? Core business? Omnisoft business, cloud-based business management. D-Mint, a subsidiary, aims to build the largest mining operation in the US. Okay, let's look into that. I'm guessing that's Crypto Accept helps businesses seamlessly integrate cryptocurrency payments into their business without taking on the risk. I like that. Oldit.com. So how much of this is actually their sales though? They have so many businesses that I just want to know how much this one makes. So we're gonna have to dig here, unfortunately. Let's see how much the company has been buying. Insiders of MMO. Uh, not too much. Not too much. So the company operates a crowdfunding platform used to facilitate capital raise anywhere of various types of securities and it is also involved in cryptocurrency mining activities, cryptocurrency related lending and transactional services. So it's not really okay. So I've figured it out. Start selling crypto. Okay. So this is not what we thought. So they're going to build the largest mining facility in the US. I don't know if I believe that. 1,000 miners, two mining farms. Gosh. And they have data visualized. Like, this is cheesy. This is so cheesy. I don't think we can. This is not just crypto. This is a lot of other stuff. So I think we actually have to discount this because this is not just a tried and true Bitcoin mining. If they were to split out the business and just have Dement on its own, I would feel good about that. But this just doesn't sit right. Yeah. So we're gonna have to. This is not. I guess this is number six because ARBK was actually more of a legit company. Um, yeah. So let's uh let's let's get together and rank all of these crypto companies. Hey guys, welcome back. So we just reviewed six Bitcoin mining companies. Technically four because two of them kind of fell off the list. I think it was ticker symbol SAI and OLB. OLB was kind of a mix of companies, and I could not find anything in La Pachuga, Mexico. Their website was not really helpful. It just looked like a whole lot of nothing. So we removed SAI. Let me see, was it SAI? Yep, ticker symbol SAI. So with SAI at number six, OLB at number four. I'm sorry, number five. Number four, we have ticker symbol ARBK. Number three is ticker symbol CLSK, CleanSpark. Do some research on that company. They look like a solid contender and they're turning the ship around. They have 5 years of least at least 5 years worth of sales and earnings growth, which is great. Number two is one that I own, which is DigiHost. They are a miner as well. They are based in Canada, but they do have mining operations in the US. Their books looked really clean. Um, their sales and income with little debt in relative to their shares outstanding made them very attractive. So I actually purchased that at $1.22, $1.21. So if you go to my YouTube community, if you're still here, please just subscribe. Like this video as well, comment, it really helps. But in my YouTube community, I do post my buys and sells, reasons why I buy, things like that. So I'll also include that in my Robinhood Roundup video coming out Sunday as well as to why I bought. And number one, I have ticker symbol SDIG. This is not something I would normally buy. This is at 60 cents, which is a penny stock, which is garbage. It has negative 60% profitability based off of old FinViz data. However, I had an aha moment, and if you'd like, go ahead, look back at that chapter. You saw me go through the rabbit hole. We went through it together. The company has been very disciplined on their efforts to reconcile and strengthen their balance sheet. They are going through, I don't want to say extraordinary measures, but they're going through quite a bit to strengthen their balance sheet. They are going to increase the supply of shares to, I think, potentially 60 million shares, which is not that much. They're bringing in about 100 million a year. Their income is about 70, they're losing 70 million. So that would put their stock at about 50 cents fair value, which is garbage. But again, based off of Bitcoin being so high, all of their efforts going into being a better company, a stronger company, and their earnings coming up March 29th, also including technical analysis, looking at the MACD momentum on the monthly, looking at the pattern. We got a triple bottom on the monthly. I think this is going to be a wonderful trade. I don't know if it's going to be short term, long term. We're going to see what happens, but I'm definitely going to purchase some tomorrow, which is March 22nd. I am currently recording this at 9 p.m. on March 21st. I need to get to sleep because I got a little something going on, but yeah, this is not normally a company I'm going into, but looking at Whale Wisdom with you guys and looking at the CEO just purchased $1 million worth at $1.86. The CEO and another person of the company have a joint company together with, I think, 36 million invested. So yeah, I'm freaking excited about that. Um, I think they're taking the right steps, and I feel like they're coming at a make or break moment in their company, the path of building the company, and I think they're going the right way. So I'm gonna put some skin in the game tomorrow for SDIG. I also do want to note there are tons of other Bitcoin mining companies, and crypto is going to be around for a long time. And I don't mean to poop on your crypto mining company. If I did gloss over it, or if it was a Chinese company, just know I'm only doing that to protect myself and the viewers. Um, you know, the supreme leader in China can make a CEO or someone at a company disappear for a little while, or they can add regulation, whatever. They can ban mining. They can do like literally one headline in China destroys crypto over there, but one headline in the US, if a bank fails in the US, it makes crypto look good. So the US can't stop crypto, it feels like. So there are like Hive mining, Hut 8, quite a bit more. I think those could be worth looking into. I just had to overpass those based off of they were losing more money than they're making. But I do want to recognize that as crypto gets more traction and becomes more valuable, it is going to increase the asset value of the companies. So again, not bad choices, just given the facts as of recent. These were the Bitcoin mining companies that look great. I would love to do another Bitcoin mining review, maybe in 6 months to see how balance sheets have improved. But yeah, if you guys made it this far, please again, subscribe, hit the like button, comment. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you later. Bye.